FPL lovers, welcome back to Scotland. I'm still on holiday, but I want to share this with you very briefly because I've got things to do. The children are in the other room. So, first of all, thank you to my new subscribers. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I've got 63 subscribers. Target is now 100. I really want to do live streams for Deadline and things like that, answering all your questions. So hit that subscribe button now. Right, let's have a look and see how last week got on. Who's our team of the week for last week? And team of the week last week in our league goes to Gary Tasserai. Gary Evans with 83 points on the week. Let's go and have a look and see what Gary got up to. So here's his squad. I'm just loading it. I can't zoom it in on the screen as per usual. And I am, like I say, up in Scotland on the internet up here. So it's not the fastest, but we can see it's just loaded up now. I'm going to try and put my face out of the way. Put my finger here so it focuses on my finger a little bit. And you can see with his 83 points, he's got Jordan Pickford in goal. Yes, he's an Evertonian like me. So maybe a little bit of bias there. But England's number 1, 4.5. Interested to see how long he stays in your team for Gary. Then in defence, we've got Walker. I can't read it all backwards. I do apologise. Walker, James, Zinchenko and Trippier. So not gone full out. Notice no Trent Alexander-Arnold in there. No Robertson. No Cancelo. Biggest defender that he's paid for here is James. He's gone all out on the £5 million defenders around that, trying to save some money for further up the pitch. So has he invested his money, and is it a good decision long term? We shall see as the season goes on, I'm sure. So in midfield, he's now got Luis Diaz, Mason Mount, so two £8 million midfielders in there, and Kevin De Bruyne, who Gary captained last week. Well done, Gary. 28 points from Kevin De Bruyne. No Salah. It seems to be working. So, no, major Liverpool assets. I mean, Luis Diaz is a Liverpool asset, obviously. Until let's have a look up front. See, we've gone with Darwin up front. And unfortunately, not just for you, happened to me as well, Gary, Darwin Núñez got sent off. Misses the next 3 games. Gave us all an instant headache after we were so happy with our front lines. Just what a horrible end to the week that was, Darwin Núñez. Anyway, Jesus absolutely smashed it for everybody last week. 19 points, absolutely on fire. And then Erling Haaland, 5-pointer, a lot of people's captains. We're going to see those sort of stats in a minute. And he's just hit 5 points, managed to get an assist, so it wasn't a blank, which is great. But anybody who captained De Bruyne, and I was tempted, but I didn't do it, has absolutely smashed it last week. Anybody who captained Jesus last week has absolutely smashed it last week. So well done to anybody who was brave in that sort of sense. Let's have a look and just see what else has been going on in the league, how the stats are looking. So here on, I've just got it up on the Premier Fantasy Tools website. So biggest rise in the league last week was 3 places. Was myself. I've got a new member in Dreezy FC, so welcome to the league, Dreezy. Nice to have you on board. Best transfers this week, Hellwend managed to gain 5 points. Gary, if you hadn't done all them transfers, you had minus 13 net points for your transfers last week, so maybe you could have had an even better score and been higher up our league. Best team value, well, I hit my wild card button the other week, so I'm at £100.4 million with my team, based on, so I managed to bring in some players that have risen in price. Lowest team value, quite interesting, is Nathan Allen at £0, which is very bizarre. That can't be the case. And best all-time rank, still our man, Harry Travo Audi. With an overall rank of 21,900. So we shall keep an eye on that man's team as well as the season goes on, Trevor, if you don't mind. So player highlights. The most captain player in our teams last week, no surprise here, I don't think, was Haaland at 59%. So 10 of the 17 teams. And the most owned player was actually Gabriel Jesus in 88% of our teams. Only 2 teams he's not on. But those 2 teams are proper gutted. Haaland was the most transferred in last week, 5 transfers in to our teams, and Kane was the most transferred out, 5 as well. So direct replacements there. Let's have a look and see how the league's looking then. Can we see it on that? Let's tell you what. Let's go on to the This one here. So top of our league, second week in a row. Nathan FC, Nathan Allen, another sterling week, 59 points. Absolutely awesome. Right behind him, a new member to our league as well, Mark Williams. So doing well on 152 points. And then there's a little bit of a gap appearing, 6 points. We've got Brian in third. Stranger Mings and Klopp's Troops with Harry Travo Audi hanging back there, waiting to storm in, I'm sure. And some lots of people sort of in the middle, but lovely to have 17 players in the league now. That's absolutely fantastic. Next week, once I'm back home, I will start to do some more league analysis, not just looking at our league, but looking at some of the best leagues that are out there as well, and put some of the all-time best players in the league, and just seeing what they're up to. I'm not saying we're going to go copying them, but seeing what their moves have been and what they're doing, and if we can use that to inform us moving forward, whether, make some good choices or not, as the case may be. Is there anything else I need to tell you about the league this week? Let me just have a quick look and see on here. Oh yes, let's have a look and see who our chips used in the league last week. There was me on a wild card. Dreezy FC came in with a triple captain chip last week, so that's pretty cool. Player analysis. So, like I said, Jesus is the most owned player in our teams, 88%. Let's see if I can get this up on here. There we go. Zoom in a bit. It doesn't go the clearest, does it? I do apologise. Salah has not the most owned player in the teams now. 12 out of our 17 teams, 70% of teams, so nearly a third of teams are now going without Salah. Is it stupid? We will see. We will see. But he's known just as much as Haaland and Alexander-Arnold and Andreas Pereira. They are all the same in all the teams. Other players making 50% of our teams are Cancelo, 64%. Martinelli at 58%. I'm expecting that one to go up. If you haven't got Martinelli yet, I think he's a cracking signing for you, for anybody. But he is now at 6.3 million, not as cheap as he once was. Reece James makes it into over 50% of our teams. Leon Bailey still in 50% of our teams. I fully expect that this week to go right down. Fixtures are not very good after this week for Bailey, and he's not even a guaranteed start. I didn't start the other day. So that one will go down. Nico Williams also in over 50% of our teams, which is, testament to how well he's done, testament to his price. He had a storming week last week, and looking really good in that position. That's the players. Captain selections last week. 10 of us, there's that graphic that should focus. 10 of us went for Haaland. 2 people went for De Bruyne. 3 for Salah. And for the person who went Darwin, I feel for you. I really feel for you. But I'm sure his time will come in the league. We've done the transferred in. Someone transferred in Bailey last week. Maybe not the best choice. A bit gutted for you. Let's see what happens there. Shah as well. Someone's transferring Shah defence. Maybe not always just looking to see how the points are coming. Newcastle have got Manchester City, Liverpool coming up. Not expecting any points from there, but he was a 4.5 million defender. Maybe he's just for your bench. We shall see how that pans out for you. That's it, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you have a great game week. Like I said, this will hopefully at some point soon become a bit of a live stream as the game week comes to a close. That's what I'm hoping for and I'm intending to do. We shall see. If not, it will come out very shortly after the game week finishes as my first video on a weekly basis. You guys are what's the people I want to speak to first. So thank you very much for your support in the league. If you haven't joined, the league code hopefully is down below. If not, it's PDVLBM, all lowercase, PDVLBM. Come and join the league and be part of this going forward. And let's find out this season who really loves it. Over and out. Livesey loves you. Bye-bye.